Hey everybody, this is Frank rocking the Saga Pixel t-shirt today, and I'm going to be showing you how we use the tool Ahrefs to identify blog topics that are going to be relatively easy to rank for, but that actually drive some search traffic to a website. So I'll check it out. Here we have a topic that I've selected for a client of ours that we did an e-commerce website for a few months ago. He basically sells all different products to help you bind your own book or report or presentation at home. And he's been struggling to rank against some really big players in the market, but players that have not really done virtually anything in the ways of content marketing. So let's start with bookbinding and what we can find. So the number 2 topic right here is this DIY bookbinding. I expanded it out into the Keyword Explorer and clicked on the search engine results page and found that most of what is actually ranking right now is social media stuff. YouTube. There's a DIY bookbinding page, and DIY Network is the top related result here. And what I found was interesting was that there are 687 other terms that this page ranks for. And I think that will be really helpful in helping our client to organize his thoughts and the topics that he's going to be covering in his complete guide to DIY bookbinding for the total newbie or something along those lines. And we're going to see that there's some decent search volume behind some of these queries, like how to bind a book, DIY bookbinding. Some of the other ones that I saw in here: bind your own book, photo book binding. Not super high volume, but this could be something that we throw like maybe a little section within the guide. But basically, have this be a post that a blog post, a 2,000 word, everything that you need to know guide to basically the product that this guy sells, so that maybe one of them is going to be something that he starts driving some traffic through, and eventually he's able to earn some trust signals that then tell the search engine that, you know what, this is this post, people that land on this post after they search for how to make a book by hand, that they land on that page. Maybe this is a little less difficult to rank for, and maybe the search engine will learn that, all right, well, people that come to the page for this term seem to like it. Maybe we should throw this page as a result for some of these other queries, such as how to bind pages. And if he's going to then start sending some trust signals for these searches, then maybe create like a snowball effect where he is now ranking for a whole bunch of different terms that are related to this topic. I have used this topic to great success for a lot of our clients, and even our own website at sagapixel.com, where I've taken I have a whole series of reviews and tutorials that I've done, such as this one, just talking about SEO tools that have driven a lot of search trust signals. And I've seen that a lot of our posts that only started off ranking for a couple terms here and there, over time started ranking for a lot of other things that were kind of like secondary topics that we touched upon in the post, that afterwards ended up driving a decent amount of search traffic to the website. So for him, basically, we're going to go through this tool. We're going to look through all of this different stuff to identify, first of all, things that have a keyword difficulty that's going to be in a reasonable range where we're going to be able to rank. I don't think he's going to be able to rank for a 33 keyword difficulty, but maybe he will for a 12. And once we're actually in there, finding a whole bunch of different topics that other websites have been able to drive some search volume for, that we're also going to be able to target kind of as like secondary topics. Hopefully you'll be able to grab Ahrefs. They have a 7-day, $7 trial that you can use. I recommend that you give it a shot. Use the Keyword Explorer, check the organic keywords, look for stuff that has volume of like at least 50 or 100 and that doesn't have keyword difficulties, that are not going to be something that you are potentially going to be able to rank for on your site. Pro tip, before I go, if you have a hard time finding what parent topics you think you'll be able to cover, I highly suggest that you do like a mind map of your entire business. So if you have, or if you are in the basement waterproofing business, so you could start off with basement waterproofing and then have some like lines coming off where we're talking about, okay, well, within basement waterproofing you have French drains, you have sump pumps, you have leach those leach runs, the things that go, I forgot the name of them, that run along the exterior of a basement. And then from there are all kinds of other topics. Like from sump pumps, you can then get into the topics of how much does it cost to get a sump pump installed? What are the different types of sump pumps? What kind of sump pump do I need for this sort of, if I have a floating slab, what do I need if I have something else? And then using that to prepare yourself mentally for the different topics that you can then throw into Ahrefs like this. This is perfect when you're running into a wall as far as like, what the hell should I be throwing in here in the first place? Hope that this was helpful. I really recommend that you subscribe to our YouTube channel or our blog so that you can keep up to date with these different types of tutorials that I'm showing you.